So this next Southern Journal comes from the August 1997 issue. I chose it just because I found it very cool. It's entitled Reflections of Elvis, and the author is Edie Hand. It has been 20 years since my cousin, Elvis, died, and for many years I have been buying myself a yellow rose on that August day in honor of the ones he always gave me. I'll never forget the first time I received 24 yellow roses from Elvis. It was opening night of my first play. Even before they arrived, I was thinking how proud Elvis would be because he always encouraged me to become an actress. Then in came the most beautiful bouquet of yellow roses I had ever seen. Studying them, I began to reminisce about the first rose he gave me on my first visit to Graceland. Elvis was not home when my grandmother and I arrived, so I got a special tour from his Aunt Delta. She took me to meet Grandma Minnie, whom Elvis always called Dodger. Then she led me to Elvis's room. His dressing area, bright with costumes, surpassed everything I had ever imagined. Aunt Delta let me try on a few of his belts and scarves. Gazing in the mirror, I felt like a movie star. The next day, I was sitting at Minnie's feet listening to ghost stories when Elvis and his father, Vernon, walked in. His very presence was electric. Elvis looked at me, a teenager with long blonde hair and big green eyes, and asked, "Dodger, who's this?" She said, "That's some of your family, son." I jumped to my feet to shake his hand, but he grabbed me instead, welcoming me with the warmest hug. It felt like I had known him all my life. Elvis had a God-given way of making people feel special. I remember hearing Elvis ask what my plans were for the evening. Minnie told him that another cousin and I were going to a concert. Elvis wanted to know what I planned to wear, and I told him that I just had 2 choices. Within an hour, he not only had several dresses delivered for me to try, but he also had sent yellow roses for all of us. As I modeled the dresses, Elvis chose a floor-length yellow gown fit for a princess. I completed my outfit by placing the yellow flower in my hair. After that, he always remembered special occasions by sending roses. Elvis turned me, an Alabama country girl, into Cinderella that night, but such acts of kindness were commonplace for him. I remember the day he gave Aunt Nash Presley Pritchett $20,000 to buy land for her church and a new car in her ministry. Another time, he saw a couple looking longingly inside a Cadillac showroom. He asked if they saw a car they wanted. They answered yes, and he replied, "It's yours." No wonder thousands of people still congregate each year outside Graceland on the day he died. People come to show respect and love for a special man, one who possessed a charisma based on more than music or even the performance skills he pioneered. It emanated from his humanity, his tenderness, evidenced to me by the beauty of a yellow rose.